Now, why are many Nigerian youths jobless, despite the fact that large majority of them, like a lot of them, they've gone through, they have education, or they have attained at least a certain level of education? I think the question is quite simple to answer. It's simple. Why? Because I think large majority of these people, these young people, are being sent to school in this age, in this century, without having any tangible, clearly defined goals. Large majority of them went to school not knowing what they want to do, like not having a very good picture of what they actually want to do. And that's the reason why many of them speak courses. They don't even have. I've seen many youths. I've come across many youths that don't even have a specific reason, like a convincing reason, a tangible reason. I'm talking about just all these abstract reasons. I'm talking about a tangible reason why they study the course they study. I'm not talking. I've seen many. I've had group discussions with many young students that, okay, what do you want to be in future? Or what are you studying to be? And they tell me, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. And when you ask them, why do you want to be what you want to be or who you want to be? They don't have, large majority of the youths I've had that discussion with, they don't have any straight answer. At the end of the day, the first thing you heard them tell you is, because they get to have a good life. Okay, now when you ask them what's your concept of good life, large majority don't even have a good answer. Now, the ones that have a straight answer for me are those ones that tells you they want to do what they want to do because they believe that it can get them and they can get a high-paying salary. Or perhaps they believe that, that's where the money is. They don't got goals. And when you say you study to make money, that's not a life goal. Money is not everything. And at the end of the day, we want to put this same generation of youth in an environment, and then we want to encourage them to now come back and do businesses that we believe they love. When they don't actually have any commitment, large majority don't actually have any commitment to anything from the beginning of their lives. They are not committed to anything from the beginning of their life. Large majority of schools in Nigeria, especially in northern Nigeria, they barely even let children have a clearly defined goals for their life before they get to the university. Large majority of these students that is those ones that figure it out. That is those ones that figure it out, that will actually figure out what they want to do, what their life purpose is. Large majority of them only figure it out when they get to the university. They don't have no clear concept of that before they got there. So large majority of them see school as a scam. So why won't they see school as a scam? Because they are not really given a definite reason, a convincing reason why they should go to school. Now when they tell them to go to school, they say education is the best legacy. What's the legacy? What's the practicality in that? I think the Nigerian government, the parents, the teachers, and school administrative officers I think the society in total needs to start educating. We need to start educating our children differently. We need to start. Most importantly, we need to start, rather than just telling them go to school, we need to start telling them the practicality, the real importance of education, especially in this century. Now we are in the age of information. What's education going to do for you in this century? Education is actually, in this century, education don't help you to get skills. No, education helps you to improve the innate skills you have. So if education is to help you improve, because that's majorly what education helps you do. It gives you more information about what you are good at, so you can improve, so you can develop those skills that you have. But large majority of our teachers today, when they teach, they don't teach towards that direction. Large majority of the teachers just teach theory. They barely even have enough information to help children relate what they teach to their environment. They just teach the theory. They stay within the concept, within the ambit of the textbook. So, and each time the student comes into the class, they don't see how it's so useful to them to come here or to sit in this particular 4 walls of the classroom when they can easily be on the social media doing one thing or the other. And one more thing I think the society is missing is we have continuously ignored some of the major problems that are some of the major factors of this information age that are distracting our youth, our teenagers, most importantly, our teenagers, from actually focusing on their studies. It's just it's just a very small percentage of parents having time for their children, and it's a very small percentage of parents are actually taking out of their time to monitor the growth of their children in school, to monitor the personal growth, to monitor the intellectual growth, to have very intellectual conversation with their children at this age. And everything is happening so fast. So many of these students turn to social media to get information that often distract them. I've heard of students, I was having a good discussion with some students the other day, and I've heard of students that actually sleep by 9 o'clock. They are secondary school students, for God's sake, and some of them are university students. So they sleep by 9 o'clock. This boy tells me straight for uncle, I sleep by 9 o'clock. I wake up by 11 o'clock, and I actually stay online till 4 o'clock in the morning. I stay online. What does he do online? Later I get to find out that he stay on WhatsApp to chat all night, and maybe do some shorts in videos on Instagram all night. And he's a secondary school student. So by 4 o'clock, he's gonna go do his morning prayer and he's gonna go to school. He didn't do anything all night. He was just chatting all night. How is the brain going to? How is that type of brain going to focus in the school? During the whole day, the brain is not going to focus on anything during the whole day. And the majority of the students, when they got to the school, they barely even focus on what's going on in the school. The majority of them don't focus. They lack it. I think this is the age where I think before the government start, or perhaps in the entrepreneurship program that government is organizing for many youths of nowadays, I think it's very important that they make it a part of their objective to first of all help these young people help them identify what they think, help them identify what they are actually intending to do for their society. Because if they don't have anything they want to do for their society, they will keep coming to these entrepreneurship programs and all these vocational programs, all these job creation programs to make money. And if they keep moving around with that mentality, and you see many of these entrepreneurship programs that is organized, I've been to some of them. Many of the facilitators only focus on teaching these children, and when they try to motivate this youth towards becoming serious with whatever vocation they are learning, they just try to let them know that they can make money through it, they can have a good life through it. I think it's high time we let them start knowing that it's more important not to make money, but it's more important for them to focus on what they want to do for the society, to help the society move forward. Because I think it's high time we start making the emphasis be on the society more than just making money. Because the making money mentality that is it has come to become like a syndrome in our youth today. That's the reason why majority of the youth are attending towards sport betting now, because they are seeing it as an easy way to make money. Because definitely they are the major mentality around in the society is make money, and that's the reason why many students don't want to focus on school, because they want to make money. So they barely focus on what they want to do for the community, what they want to do to better the lives of other people, or what they want to do to help other people, to help their society grow, than they focus on what they want to do to make money. And when you live like that, that's not a life of purpose. That's not a life of purpose. Okay, when you chase money, that means you don't have tangible purpose. You don't have tangible goals. If your goal is to make money, so what? That means that any way is a way. That's the reason why many of our youths keep seeing that keep seeing it as easy, keep finding it easy to adopt that mentality. Anyway is the way, because the mentality, the general mentality is make money, so it has become a purpose to them. Just make money. Anyway is the way. And even some teachers believe that. I heard a teacher talking about it the other day. Anyway is the way. Just make money. I think there's a lot, the parents, the teachers, school administrators, and the government related government agencies, especially the educational related, those ones that are concerned with education and those ones that are concerned with entrepreneurship. I think there's a lot they need to do in this regard. It is high time we start creating awareness on self-development and self-importance first. Helping these young people to identify what they would love to do, which part of the society they would love to help. What are they really willing to do? Before you even tell them to focus on money, it's high time we take their attention away from just focusing on money. Just let them know first that you can pick something. Make it your life mission first. When you make this your life mission, make sure you are happy doing it. Help them to figure out why they should do what they want to do and why that reason needs to be strong for them. Now, if that reason is strong for them, then you can let them know how they can turn it into a business. Not just telling them, come and learn tailoring, come and learn carpentry, come and learn, I don't know, what are the other trades? Come and learn fashion designing, come and learn cake baking, come and learn. Don't just tell them to come and learn. First of all, help them to figure out what do they want to do? What's their life purpose? If it's just making money, it's time to change the mentality of the majority of the public. And I believe, and I have reasons to believe that why many students come out of the school, why many graduates come out of the university, when you see them, many Nigerian graduates, when you actually see the way we've seen many clips on social media where students, NYSC students speak bad English. Where many NYSC corp members speak bad English. The type of English that shows that they can barely even understand what goes on. They can barely even understand, and that's the reason why there's this cliche, or like you say, there's this popular saying: if you want to hide an information from a black man, you from a Nigerian, and let me just keep it simple, because saying an African, let me just keep within the Nigerian context. From a Nigerian, I had it in the paper. When you can barely read and understand, when you can barely speak a good English, how do you read and understand? Because definitely you have to comprehend. If you want to comprehend something in a language you can barely speak well, how do you comprehend it in a language you can barely speak well? You have limited comprehension of it. I'll continue. So I think it's very important now more than ever that each unit of the society, the family, the peer group, the associations, the religion, both the religious association and entrepreneurship association, the rest of them, I think it is high time they start spreading the gospel of what do you want to be. Start asking the question of what do you enjoy doing. You can't enjoy, if you enjoy being on social media, then why do you have to go and learn tailoring? If they enjoy being on social media, then give them something they can make money with on social media. You can't just tell the person if he enjoys being on social media. Large majority of them now enjoys being on social media. That means that their attention needs to be taken away from social media first. Now, not totally from social media, but their attention needs to be taken away from idling. Thank you. Idling away on social media rather than doing something tangible on social media. Now, large majority of them idle away on social media. They just stay there having nothing real to do. So I think it's high time we start giving them something to live for, something to aspire towards, not just making money. Not just making money.